Imagine a world where life-saving drugs are discovered not over decades, but in just months. A world where breakthroughs in medicine aren't slowed by trial and error, but accelerated by intelligence, precision, and data. That world isn't science fiction anymore, it's here. Thanks to artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data. Welcome to the front lines of the drug discovery revolution. In today's video, we're taking you deep inside how AI and ML weapons are transforming the way scientists design, test, and refine new medicines from the lab bench to the patient's bedside. We'll explore powerful, real-world drug discovery techniques like high-throughput screening, virtual screening, phenotypic assays, and omics-based strategies, and show you exactly how machine learning breathes life into the massive data they produce. Stay till the end. Stay with us till the end to truly master how these technologies work together and how you can become part of this cutting-edge future. And hey, if you're passionate about science, innovation, or just curious minds, like this video, subscribe for more breakthrough content, and drop a comment below with what you'd love to explore next. Let's be real. Traditional drug discovery is painfully slow, shockingly expensive, and frustratingly inefficient. On average, it takes over 10 years and nearly $2.6 billion to bring one new drug to market. Why? Because scientists have to search through millions of possible molecules, match them to thousands of disease targets, and somehow guess which ones will actually work in real people. It's like trying to find a needle in a molecular haystack, using trial and error. But now, that haystack is being scanned by AI. Artificial intelligence and machine learning aren't just trendy buzzwords. They're revolutionary power tools. These systems can process vast biochemical data sets, detect hidden patterns no human could see, and predict which drug candidates are most likely to succeed before they're ever made in a lab. Cut to digital simulation of molecular life, then highlight a top prediction. It's not just about speeding up the process. It's about reimagining it from the ground up. AI doesn't replace scientists, it amplifies them. It lets us focus our efforts, reduce wasted time, and bring hope to patients faster than ever before. Now that we understand why drug discovery needs a revolution, let's look at how it actually works and where AI steps in. At the heart of drug discovery are assays, scientific tests that tell us how molecules behave. Think of them as digital detective tools for biology. 1. High-throughput screening, HTS. HTS is the industrial engine of drug discovery. A robotic system that can test hundreds of thousands of compounds against a biological target automatically. But here's the catch. Most hits are dead ends. That's where machine learning transforms the game. Graphic ML model filtering out false positives. AI learns from massive pass screens to predict which chemical structures actually matter, reducing noise and guiding scientists to the most promising candidates first. 1. Virtual screening. Cut to sleek 3D molecular simulation. Why spend time and money testing molecules in real life when you can test them in virtual reality? Deep learning models trained on real biological data can rank molecules by predicted binding strength long before a single experiment is done. 2. Phenotypic assays. Microscope view of cells changing under treatment. Unlike target-based approaches, phenotypic assays focus on how living cells or organisms respond to compounds, even when we don't know exactly what's being targeted. Here, computer vision meets biology. AI analyzes time-lapse images and cell morphology to detect subtle, meaningful changes invisible to the naked eye. 3. Omics-based techniques: genomics, transcriptomics, proteomics. Fast zoom through DNA strands, protein structures, and expression charts. Omics data is the Mount Everest of drug discovery. Massive, complex, and full of hidden treasure. From gene expression to protein pathways, these data sets hold the keys to understanding disease at a molecular level. AI helps us decode that complexity, clustering patient subtypes, spotting biomarkers, and identifying new drug targets buried deep in the noise. So whether it's testing compounds in a lab, simulating interactions in software, or interpreting genetic data, AI supercharges every stage. But how exactly does it work? Let's break down the machine learning techniques behind these discoveries. So, what kind of machine learning are we actually talking about? Let's decode the most powerful techniques driving this revolution and how they fit into drug discovery. 1. Supervised learning. Supervised learning is the go-to when we have labeled data, like which compounds inhibit a protein or which gene expressions indicate disease. You feed these known input-output pairs into a model, and it learns to make predictions on new, unseen data. Graphic: model predicting compound efficacy. In drug discovery, it's used to predict drug target interactions, toxicity, or even patient response based on clinical features. 1. Unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning doesn't need labels. It finds hidden structures in the data, like grouping patients with similar genetic profiles, or clustering compounds by chemical similarity. It's perfect for exploratory analysis, identifying subpopulations, or uncovering unknown patterns in massive omics datasets. 1. Reinforcement learning. Animation, AI agent, designing molecules, and getting rewards. Now we get into cutting-edge territory. Reinforcement learning is like teaching an AI to play a game, except the game is designing brand new molecules. The AI gets rewards for optimizing properties like potency, safety, or bioavailability. Over time, it learns to generate entirely novel compounds with real-world therapeutic potential. 2. Deep learning. Cut to dramatic animation, 3D protein folding, CNN scanning chemical images. Deep learning, especially with convolutional neural networks, CNNs, recurrent networks, RNNs, and transformers, is pushing boundaries everywhere. From analyzing protein structures, to predicting side effects, to reading smiles, strings like a language. Deep neural networks are now decoding the language of life. Wrap up. These techniques aren't just math on paper. They're being used by real biotech companies right now to reduce failure, improve speed, and bring better drugs to patients. Machine learning isn't just assisting drug discovery, it's leading it. So, what kind of machine learning are we actually talking about? Let's decode the most powerful techniques driving this revolution and how they fit into drug discovery. 1. Supervised learning. Supervised learning is the go-to when we have labeled data, like which compounds inhibit a protein or which gene expressions indicate disease. You feed these known input-output pairs into a model, and it learns to make predictions on new, unseen data. Graphic. Model predicting compound efficacy. In drug discovery, it's used to predict drug-target interactions, toxicity, or even patient response based on clinical features. 1. Unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning doesn't need labels. It finds hidden structures in the data, like grouping patients with similar genetic profiles, or clustering compounds by chemical similarity. It's perfect for exploratory analysis, identifying subpopulations, or uncovering unknown patterns in massive omics datasets. 1. Reinforcement learning. Animation, AI agent, designing molecules, and getting rewards. Now we get into cutting-edge territory. Reinforcement learning is like teaching an AI to play a game, except the game is designing brand new molecules. The AI gets rewards for optimizing properties like potency, safety, or bioavailability. Over time, it learns to generate entirely novel compounds with real-world therapeutic potential. 2. Deep learning. Cut to dramatic animation, 3D protein folding, CNN scanning chemical images. Deep learning, especially with convolutional neural networks, CNNs, recurrent networks, RNNs, and transformers, is pushing boundaries everywhere. From analyzing protein structures, to predicting side effects, to reading smiles, strings like a language. Deep neural networks are now decoding the language of life. Wrap up. These techniques aren't just math on paper. They're being used by real biotech companies right now to reduce failure, improve speed, and bring better drugs to patients. Machine learning isn't just assisting drug discovery, it's leading it. Now that you've seen the pieces, let's connect the dots. Here's what a modern AI-powered drug discovery pipeline looks like. From raw data to real-world medicine. Step 1, collect biological data. It starts with massive data sets, genomics, proteomics, patient records, chemical libraries. This is our raw material. Omics data helps us understand diseases. Compound libraries provide potential drug candidates. Step 2, analyze and identify targets. Unsupervised learning. Next, machine learning identifies which genes, proteins, or pathways are worth targeting. Animation ML model highlighting a key pathway in cancer cells. This step can uncover previously unknown connections between diseases and molecular mechanisms. Now we need potential treatments. Virtual screening uses AI to model molecular biology, while high-throughput screening tests the top candidates physically. Machine learning refines both, ranking compounds, filtering out false positives, and even predicting toxicity. Step 4, validate with assays plus phenotypic tests. The best hits go into phenotypic assays, to see how cells or organisms react in real life. AI analyzes this complex biological response data, turning images, signals, and reactions into quantitative insights. Step 5. Feedback loop plus optimization. Every result, good or bad, feeds back into the models, making them smarter for the next round. Cut to new compound generation with reinforcement learning. In some cases, the AI even proposes entirely new molecules, using reinforcement learning to optimize them in real time. What once took years of guesswork and trial and error is now a continuous, intelligent pipeline, guided by data, accelerated by AI, and driven by purpose. This is the future of drug discovery, and it's unfolding right now. Here's the most exciting part. You don't need to be a pharmaceutical executive or a PhD to get involved in this revolution. You can start building the skills to become part of the future of drug discovery, starting right now. Core skills to learn. Let's break it down. Python programming. Python is the language of choice in this field. Learn libraries like scikit-learn for building models, RDKit for handling molecular data, TensorFlow or PyTorch for deep learning. Data visualization tools like Matplotlib, Seaborn, or Plotly help you make sense of complex biological data and share insights clearly. Bioinformatics platforms. Bioconductor, Galaxy, and NCBI tools are incredible for working with omics data, even without coding experience. AI drug discovery platforms. Explore tools like DeepChem, ChemProp, or OpenTarget. Many of them are open source and beginner friendly. Where to learn it? You can learn all of this through platforms like Coursera or edX for structured courses, Chicago for hands-on data sets and competition, GitHub for real-world open source projects, and of course, YouTube channels like this one. You don't have to be an expert today, but if you start learning these tools, even one step at a time, you'll be ahead of 99% of people. This isn't just the future of pharma, it's the future of personalized medicine, global health, and tech-powered biology. And the best part? There's room for you in it. You've just seen how AI, machine learning, and data are revolutionizing drug discovery, making it faster, smarter, and more precise than ever before. From high-throughput screening to virtual predictions, from decoding genes to designing brand new molecules. The future of medicine is no longer locked in the lab. It's becoming more open, more accessible, and you can be a part of it. Whether you're a student, a researcher, a developer, or just deeply curious, the tools are out there. The knowledge is at your fingertips. All it takes is one step. Start learning, start exploring, start building. Final call to action. If this video sparked something in you, do us and yourself a favor. Like the video to support this content. Comment below and share what fascinated you most. Share this with a friend who's passionate about science or AI. And of course, subscribe for more deep dives into the technology shaping our world. This is more than a trend, it's a transformation. And the data-driven future needs minds like yours. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next one.